Hey, we're live. I'm just texting my sister because I just posted our new podcast episode um, that she edited and everything. So she got basically all of it done herself. I barely did anything for this episode. So yeah, send Sarah some love. She said she might pop on the stream, so she might be here. But anyways, thanks for coming and bearing with me a little early. I ended up finding out my friend is gonna still be here. I didn't think she was gonna be in town. So we're gonna hang out. So I was like, okay, let me do the stream a bit earlier so we can chill or whatever. So thanks to the 4 people here. 5 people. Hi, Walmart Gremlin. Hi, Jonathan. I feel like I've asked how to say your name before. Is it Vico? Is it Vico? Let me know. Thanks for coming, everyone. I'm excited. It's my first stream since being employed, so that's nice because for months I didn't think it was going to be possible for me to stream when I have a job, and at least with this job, I should be able to basically stream as usual. Hi Tiara. Yeah, I'm really excited to see her because I was so sad. Um, when I didn't think we were going to see each other again, and it kind of sucked because she's been away, right? Because we were both away for university. So it's like we kind of got used to that. But now that she's been around, I don't know if she's going to pop on. But, anyways, now that she's been around, I've gotten used to having her here. So I'm like, ugh, I'm so sad that you're leaving. So, anyways, I'm excited that she'll be here for a little bit, I think. How am I? I'm doing good. I had a this is my first real week at like work, and now it's not a lot of hours. It's not a ton of responsibilities. So it's been pretty good in terms of like transitioning. I've really been enjoying it. I mean, I love it so far, really. Um, and yeah, so I was at an event this week. So that was really nice. Honestly, I had a lot of fun. And honestly, I can't wait for the next one. I'm excited. But yeah, that went well. I thought that I would struggle to sort of balance like doing the streams and like for example, I'm like doing my running program. Like I thought um I would struggle to like I don't know, balance like work-life balance basically. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know why that took forever to say, but so far it's fine. I mean, obviously it's the first week, so we'll kind of see how it goes as it goes on, but it's been good so far. Hope you're doing well. I'm definitely doing much better than I was last week. Last week was rough, man. Yeah, the job is good. It's going well, and I'm only there for the summer or whatever. But I'm excited about sort of what I'm learning. Everybody that I've met already, it's just really nice. It's small, so it's good. Okay, the pronunciation Chico. I think you did tell me this already. I hope I'm saying it right now. Um, hello, Felicia. Yes, it's new, it's exciting. It's not in like sort of like the field that I've been looking for jobs in, and I'm really honestly enjoying it kind of a lot more already. So we'll kind of see what I'll do after the summer. I don't really know. Hi, I love writing. I love your username. That's really sweet. I love that there are 15 people here. Thank you for everyone for coming early. I wasn't sure if anyone was going to see me. I honestly wasn't even going to post on the community tab because I was like, I don't, I feel like it's too late to like post about it and whoever shows up shows up. But then I was like, okay, let me post it. So I'm not sure if you guys saw the amendment from there. I'd post about it on Tumblr, but anyways, thanks for coming. I tried to do 3 because I haven't done like a later one in a while. I know 3's still really early. Um, but I get tired really easily. So I always get nervous to do the later night ones. I might have to do that when I'm like in a better mindset, I think. um Anyways, I have not been doing any writing at all, which is fine. I don't care. I realized, you know what? I think I just feel better when I don't write every day. Because there was a time, like, because I wrote every day pretty much in April. I wrote 30,000 words in April, right? And I was like, oh, I really like this. I love doing this. And then I was like, actually, this is not good because I don't know what happens is um I think I get really stressed, like, about when I'm not writing. So when I write every day, then I'm like, "Well, I need to write now," you know? And it like then it becomes more of like an anxiety driven thing, and then I don't feel like I'm productive enough unless I write like 2,000 words. Anyways, so I think I will try. I will refrain from writing that frequently. I can. I just don't think it's good for me, like, at all. But anyways. Ooh, you follow the channel, so that makes sense. Yeah, I don't know how it works on the viewer end because I don't get notifications for YouTube. Yeah, it's a bit, I mean, like, it's kind of exciting because I'm almost done Selma's Ground, but, like, I have not been really interested in writing it lately, probably because I wrote ooh, I just got a message. Jesus, there we go. That was loud. Um, how do I don't want them to show up while I'm streaming. How do I stop my notifications? I have no idea. Okay, well, whatever. Anyways, so um yeah, I just don't feel like motivated to work on it right now. Yeah, how do I don't want those showing up. Will they show up? Nah, you know what? I have an idea. Never mind. I have an idea on how to deal with that. Writing is would take your time. Yeah, I've already written like way more than I was supposed to this year, and it's you know, we're coming up on half the year, which is don't even get me started. But anyways, so I'm like, I don't need to be working on this anymore. I was toying with doing a novelization of Changing States, which is my novella. So I kind of want to do it just for fun because it's only 10,000 words that I need to add. And I'm like, 10,000 words in Jeremiah's voice is quite literally like one paragraph. So this is a perfect time for me because I've just finished dinner. Yeah, I know there's different people with different time zones. This time kind of generally just works for my energy level. But if you're in Eastern, we're like, yeah, if you're PST, like this definitely wouldn't work if you're like in work. And if you're Eastern, like me, um, and you work 9 to 5, it wouldn't work. So it's a little hard to figure out what time. What's my Tumblr? I think it's in my descriptions or at the end of my videos. It's coffee and calligraphy on Tumblr. What am I working on right now? Well, I was toying with the novelization. Of Changing States. So I kind of have some ideas for that. I just want to add like a part, I think, and that's it. Like I do have to restructure it because a novella is structured differently. And honestly, I know we were talking about the novella video in like the last stream. We were talking about me making a video on how I write novellas or whatever. I genuinely think that like thinking of Changing States, but in the structure of a novel is going to help me make that video. Because now I'm like, okay, this is how I would approach it differently. Because the structure's different too. Like the novella opening is way more akin to like a short story opening, in my opinion. Whereas like the novel opening, like I think you need to sit right in like the ordinary world a bit longer. But like in Changing States, it opens with Jeremiah like leaving his apartment to like go on this drive. So I think I wanna then change it to him like maybe having a party or something, like keep some time. Kind of like maybe bring some of like Angel Face into it, which is the other Jeremiah thing. But anyways, um geez, why do these everything keeps popping up? I'm getting scared. I keep getting notifications from Slack. Anyways, I want to turn them off. Maybe that's what I'll do while I'm here right now, just because I don't want those showing up, obviously. How do I do that? Pause. There we go. That's what I'm gonna do. Pause them from here. Sorry. You're just talking about pausing notifications. I hate plotting so much. So excited for it to be over and to start writing. You don't have to plot if you hate it. Not to like be preached, but if you like hate it, then you like don't have to do it. Because I hate plotting too. Unless I like it. If I like it, then I'll do it. But I rarely like it, so I only do it when I actually want to do it. There's so many people here. Like I feel like I'm seeing so many like new names and faces in the chat. Hi Grayson. Um, I'm plotting a novel for the first time rather than pantsing short stories, and it's really fun so far. Oh, awesome! See, like we can have different experiences, right? So sometimes I have fun plotting. Like I'm excited to plot the kind of not the rest, but like this next stretch of Sunless Ground. I'm excited to sort of plot it out, think it out in my head before I start drafting. But sometimes I don't want to do that. I'm having a good day. Yeah, it was a bit of a slow day. I got a little bit of work done. I didn't work that much. A little bit. I'll probably do a little more tonight because I just feel like I want to settle in a little bit more too. If not Monday. This is so goofy. I haven't been able to decide on a final title for this work in progress, and I feel like it's making it hard for me to write. I need titles. Yeah, it's not goofy. I'm the same way. I've said this many times on the stream. But I never used to understand, like, one of my favorite, like, artists says, like, she's a singer, she's like, "Oh, I could never, like, write a song without having title at first," and I was like, "That doesn't make any sense," and then I became that person. I can't write if it doesn't have a title. Yeah, you can leave the plot behind. You don't have to outline if you don't want to. I remember I have a video actually coming out soon. I'll post it next week because actually I do need to post it in May. Yeah, I'll post it next week Friday. Perfect, because May is my 10-year writing anniversary, so that'll be a perfect way to end off the month where I talk about everything sort of that I've learned, the most important things over the last 10 years. And one of the things was like you don't have to do anything that like you don't want to. Like you can literally do what you want and what works for you. You have a question about the length of a novel. I have a 60K novel, speculative fiction. Should it be longer? Google probably will have a more accurate picture than I do. I don't really keep up to date with that stuff right now. Probably it depends on the speculative fiction and like the market and if you're gonna publish traditionally or if you're gonna self-publish. But yeah, Readsy probably has like some resources on that, but I don't know. I've not been keeping up with sort of like the publishing end of like writing, so I don't know. I'm happy that you're plotting and having fun. That's awesome. Yeah, it's fun when you're having fun plotting. It's nice. I actually have these like giant sheets of paper, literally right here. I ripped this one out because I was supposed to just brainstorm some of like the Changing States novelization on it. But then I got demotivated because I found out I wouldn't be getting my laptop back that night. I had to replace the battery on my I didn't have to, but it was about time. It was really only lasting about an hour unplugged, and I have like a really like it's a really bougie laptop. Well, bougie for my needs, I think. Um laptop which I needed for like sort of like the what I use my laptop for, not just for writing, but like for video and for photo and stuff like that. So I've been kind of like abusing the shit out of this laptop. So I needed to get the battery replaced. So I replaced it, but then the guy didn't have the right one. So I didn't have it for like almost 24 hours, which I'm like emotionally like reliant on my laptop. So that kind of like was a bummer. I just went to bed. But it was okay. It was not a big deal. I agree with that person. Yeah, so obsessed with naming the project first. Only then can I write. She still makes music. She's changed the moniker a couple times. I met her a couple years ago. Her name's Justine. I don't know if she feels this way now. It was like in an interview, like probably 7 or 8 years ago, but she had said it in like I think a radio interview. She makes music under the moniker Near Tears now. It's like really awesome, like kind of like 90s, like indie rock, like indie girl, like kind of rock music. I like it. It's awesome. Um, After reading Lisa Cron's book of Story Genius, I decided to give plotting a try. Oh yeah, I think it depends on if you've never tried it. Maybe you want to try it. If you don't, then don't. It's fine. Some methods work better than others. I really liked Save the Cat at one point, and now it irritates me. Um, haven't been working on a lot because of burnout and because I can't force myself to type and put the things I want to write in a doc. I don't know what's wrong. Sometimes you just need a break. Honestly, sometimes a break is where it's at. Also, maybe sometimes changing the method. So if you're like kind of tired of typing like handwriting or like dictating or something. Hi Sarah. Everyone sends Sarah love because like she works so hard. There's 25 people here. Okay, this time clearly is working for a lot of people. There's not usually this many people. Okay, now it's 21. Okay. 4 people left. Okay, it's fine. Uh Sarah worked really hard on the podcast edit, if you listen to it today. Emotional support laptop. Yeah, I'm really attached to my laptops. Yay! You got off work early today, so I'm finally catching a live. Yay! Yeah, I know. I never do these at the best time, but I just had to move it early today, and I'm probably will do one at maybe 3. It would be better if I start doing them a teeny bit later than I usually do. If I want to work a little on Friday. I'm the opposite where I need to get at least something written before I can title the book. And I can only title chapters after they're done. Oh, at least something written. No, I have to write it. Like I have to write a little bit. Like it's okay if I write. Usually, what happens is I'll write like the first page or the first 2 pages, but then I need a title. Like before I finish the first chapter, I need a title. If not, there's gonna be an issue. I can only title chapters after they're done. Yeah, and I usually title chapters after they're done. Yeah, chapters are the exception to that. I only ever title my chapters after they're done. I'm the same way with naming places. I physically cannot move on until I have the perfect place. Name for a throwaway line. Yeah, that's me with like specific details too. Um, I'm writing at work because I work at school and no one is here over the summer. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. You get to write on the clock. That's nice. Titling chapters is hard. How is anyone doing that? It's what makes me better at titling. Like, cause when you're titling chapters, you just have to like you have to just do it, you know, like, you have to come up with something because, like, I don't wanna leave a chapter untitled. Some of my chapters, like, I'll go, like, the whole book and they don't have a title, and that kinda makes me uncomfortable, whatever, it's not really a big deal. But it's good because it kinda, like, pushes my brain to, like, think of something or to, like, find title ideas. I have a video on my channel, it's my most recent video on titling. I actually no, I did a seminar. Watch that one because that has every single detail I have about titling. And I do talk about ch I was gonna say, the words in the wrong order. Chapter titling, helps a lot. I have handshakes and it makes it harder for me to handwrite. It sucks, but goes away eventually. Oh, I'm sorry to hear. Yeah, sometimes it can be hard, like, to if one medium isn't working and the other one isn't accessible, I totally get it. Maybe dictation. Dictation surprisingly helped me a lot back in November. Um, I feel like you're so good with titles. I always love the titles you talk about. How do you do it? I have the video where I talk about it. It was one that I did for the Author to Writing conference. Um, just search up title on my channel and you'll find I think I've done two or three videos on titling. Two definitely on titling. And it has sort of like how I go about it, but also I'm a poet, so I think that helps. um I've started titling chapters now as well, but I'm not sure I'll end up using them in the end just for practice. Yeah. No, I think that's what I suggest. Even if you don't use them, it's always like good practice, I think, just to title the chapters because like you don't have to use them. You could even just save those for other titles in the future. But I love chapter titles. I've named every single one of my chapters for years now. I think maybe for 5 or 6 years. Um, I've started titling chapters now as well, but I'm not sure I'll end up using them in the end. Yeah. Oh, I already read this comment. Chapter titles are straight vibes. Yeah, right. I love them. They're really fun. Whenever a book has like chapter titles, I feel like it was a reward, you know? That feels quite nice, but I'm gonna open my document because I haven't opened it in a while. So this guy is in an interesting spot right now because I haven't been super consistent with it in May, which is good. I pretty much took all of May off. Like I've barely written anything, which is fine. Like I don't care. I just kind of wanted to finish it so that I can like get it out of the way, but whatever, it's not a big deal. However, I realized I really didn't like kind of like where the book took a direction, not because I don't like what I'm writing. I'm writing like a sibling chapter right now. Well, I'm supposed to be. I talked about it last time. It's like 7,000 words and nothing has happened. So actually they haven't done anything together yet. But I realized like that before that happens, like the causality, sort of like the causal chain basically between the emotions, it wasn't strong enough. It what didn't make enough sense. Like it didn't have enough development, and because it didn't have enough development, it just felt kind of like it felt it kind of felt a little unsatisfying, basically. And so I ended up thinking of like a way to kind of amend that disconnect I had between like the development, like the lack of development and sort of where I needed to be in the chapter. And so I have some revision notes that I'm just going to pull up on iCloud. Ooh, chapter titles are how I outline. I have a very episodic style of writing, so the title serves as a premises for each beat I write. Yeah, that is so cool. And that actually, the way you said it, episodic, really reminds me of my circular plot structure. I posted about it on Tumblr like last year, and I meant to make a video, and I never did, talking about it. But episodic is a great way to describe it because like I feel like a lot of like TV um, TV shows kind of follow that same structure. I'm just trying to log in. It's like two-factor authentication. It's my phone. Let me in. Oh my God. So annoying. I could just get the note on my phone. I just wanted to not do that because I'm lazy. Oh no, hi Tess. No, you're fine. You're not late. I'm early basically because I ended up doing the ended up doing the stream much earlier than well, half an hour earlier than I intended to. I did not get the verification code. You're bothering me. Resend. Thanks. That's what I was looking for. There we go. It took so long. Like, why did they keep asking me to do this? You already know you can trust this browser. Like, it asks me almost every single time. Um, with my primary series, I do kind of cheat because all the titles are references to an indie musician. Oh, that's cool. The Percy Jackson chapter titles made me want to name all my chapters. I find titles so much more interesting than 1, 2, or 3. Yeah, I agree. I find them really cool, especially if you're doing something thematic with them, which is what I do with a lot of my plot structures. My chapter titles for Mosswood are usually only like 1 or 2 words, which was an accident, but it's honestly a vibe. Yeah, I usually stick to the 2-word chapter titles. At least I have been for several years, but I don't always have like those set guidelines. Um Watching this at work right now. Thank you for coming. um yeah, the security authentication thing is so annoying. It asks me every time. I'm like, "No." I kind of have a toxic OC trait about deciding on chapter titles. I once wrote a novel which is all chapter titles. Who is calling me? Likely spam. OMG, I'm being bombarded today on my phone. I once wrote a novel which is all chapter titles as single words that begin with the letter S. Wow. Oh, that's cool. I love that. I love it being like um having like such like a strong theme to it. That must be so satisfying to look at the end. Foreshadowing through chapter titles is actually really like excellent idea. I love doing like sort of like involving theme when I choose chapter titles. Um Anyways, I'm just trying to open my document. Okay, I have it here and I have ugh, an iCloud on the web is so slow. One day I'm gonna have to replace my computer, and I vowed to never buy a PC again because I hate all of the customer service issues that I have. Not because I hate the machines, I love the machines, but I have only ever had terrible customer service experiences. And I have Apple phone, so it's not really like it's not harmonious between the devices. That's not really a reason I don't want a MacBook, is what I'm saying. I don't like MacBooks, but I think I might have to get a MacBook. And maybe one of the positives of getting a MacBook is I'll have my notes on my computer and I don't have to use the web thing. I don't know, maybe they already have an app, but I don't know. But um anyways, sorry. I'm talking. Let me see what my notes are. Where I've been taking a lot of notes. I have no idea what is the one that I'm looking at. Hold on. Ooh, that's a good description I'm finding in my in my notes. Oh, hi Reese. Thanks for coming. I'm just sort of like trying to find my bearings here and like find what I was looking for in my notes. Oh, here we go. This is what I was looking for. Yeah, so basically I have to go back and like edit one of the scenes that I wrote with Harrison in it. I don't really want to. But it's okay. What happens? Okay, not this. Not this. Okay, definitely not that. Oh, I was coming up with titles for book 3 because I need a title for book 3. Like, you know me and titles. Need a title. I have a couple. I'm not super happy with them. Like they're titles. I don't know if I love them all that much. Hi Mariana, thanks for coming. Um but yeah, I have 2 that I was kind of coming up with. Maybe I'll share them. Anyway, let me catch up on the chat. I don't usually use chapter titles unless it fits the vibe of the story. Yeah, I think it depends because even like I didn't even use chapters in Changing States. So I know people despise Lenovo, but the last one I had lasted 12 years, finally died, and I got another Lenovo. Works with all my tomfoolery and forgetfulness just fine. Yeah, it's so hard to know like what to go with now because I'm not gonna name the specific company that I cannot stand. Definitely not going with them, which sucks because I love my machine. I can't stand them. I can't do it anymore. And Apple has had better customer service, but I don't necessarily think it's good either. I don't want a Mac. I don't want one, but because of like the nature of what I do on my computer, my laptops are typically really, really quite expensive. And so if I'm investing that much money into a device, I can't have one that's not gonna, because I've had this computer like pretty much 5 years. Like I need one that's gonna last me a long time. Um, what's the premise? We can spitball titles and help come up with something. Um, okay, fine. I'll say what it is, but I'm not okay. It rhymes with bell. The XPS. It's I think the 7390. Um, I like it. It's the 13. It's the 13-inch one. It's not the 15-inch one, so it doesn't have the graphics card. But it's actually quite nice. I like it, which really sucks because I don't like other things. The premise of book three, I don't really have a premise for it yet, but the kind of idea is like in book one of Seventh Virtue, like Lonan is the damsel in distress, right? Like they have to go save Lonan. In book two, Harrison is the damsel in distress. They have to go save Harrison, like, and they're like the main characters. So in book three, the premise is going to be that Reeve is the damsel in distress, and they have to go save Reeve. So, Callahan, who's like Harrison's like evil boyfriend, but we don't actually know that he's evil yet. Everyone in the internet knows, but like Harrison doesn't know that he's evil. Ends up kidnapping Reeves, so that's gonna be kind of fun to write. So I have to think of the titles. I have two. The first one was Safer Graves, which I thought was kind of okay. It has to grow on me. And then the other one I don't like so much is Shallow Heavens. It's fine. That's more of like a title, like for a chapter. It doesn't feel as substantial. I want because Seventh Virtue starts with an S, Sunless Ground starts with an S. Not intentional, but because they do, I was like, okay, I have to stay consistent with like the S word first. I don't have to, but I would prefer to. Anyways. What did I miss? We were talking about computers and customer service and titles. um You could check out Framework Laptop, which is modular and allows you to update certain aspects like the motherboard without having to buy a whole new laptop. I think one of my friends was talking to me about these actually, which isn't like, I'm not opposed to that. I just have a hard time, like if something goes wrong and like I have spent a lot of money on something, I need it to like be rectified, you know? Um I also have a laptop. Yes, that laptop company. Yeah, right. I think also part of the problem is Windows generally. I've been thinking of installing Linux. I know, I was thinking of that too. I do think Windows is a bit buggy. I am very annoyed about Windows 11. I don't want it. I reverted back to Windows 10, but I think we're going to be forced to use Windows 11 soon. Not great. But like I'm like a techie person, so I know a little bit about laptops. My dad is techie, and I have my like kind of techie friends, so I've been trying to like ask around. But if people have like recommendations that would work for like what I needed, which is really quite like graphics heavy, like Adobe heavy, things like that. Which that's why it sucks because I think Adobe's Windows only, right? Anyways, is he evil or just morally gray? He's evil. He's evil. Harrison doesn't know that. Like Callahan's whole goal is like he's obsessed with. So like, let me just like spoil the whole thing because like this isn't going anywhere. So, Callahan is like a descendant of. So well, okay. Let me start here. You know how like If you don't know that Lonan is half bird, like you're not gonna understand what I'm saying. But basically, like Lonan, who's one of the characters. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, I have a video on my channel talking about this book. It's called Seventh Virtue. Just search up Seventh Virtue. You'll find the video about it. But Alonan, who is like Harrison's ex-boyfriend, is like half bird, and the bird is actually a god. So you can really think of it as he's like half man, like half god, kind of vibe. So he's not actually a bird. It's just that like when he was younger, basically like him and his bird got merged for like evil reasons because his family's crazy or whatever. So now he's like sort of like this he's not actually a bird, but I like to say that he's a bird. He's kind of like this powerful being, right? He's immortal, and that's kind of the whole plot of the first book is, uh, hey everyone, I see more people are coming. Alone in his half bird. Yes, the whole point of like seventh virtue is to like he like the reason why he's like the damsel in distress in seventh virtue is because he wanted mortality because he's like a hopeless romantic, and he's like, well, I don't want to like outlive the love of my life, Harrison, so like what if I ask my mom to give me back my mortality, and then she actually doesn't, and she ends up like kidnapping me and holding me against my will. That's like Alonen's issue. Where was this going? Now we're just talking about Alonin being bird. Oh, Callahan, we're talking about Callahan. So um he's like the only person like that, like on earth in my world, like in the like the virtues of like the families that coincide with these seven virtues and seven deadly sins, right? um so he's the only one like that because like I guess this nobody has ever thought to do that, or so he thought. So Callahan is also like him in that he's also God and man. No, Callahan is not a man. Callahan is like a spirit. Anyways, we'll just think of it that way. So basically, Callahan's whole thing is that he's like really obsessed with Lonan because, like, why wouldn't you be? And so he kind of wants to like be him. Like he wants to be like. Actually, I don't really remember. I have to check my notes, but I think what it is, it's like I think I have no idea. I have to double check that he wants to like merge Lonan and like all the virtues together and then merge thing like with him, so he becomes like, you know, ultimate bird god or whatever. So that's the whole thing with Callahan. So he doesn't actually like Harrison. um he's just being evil. It's kind of terrible. Harrison's not good. If he's annoying in body back, can you imagine how much worse it's gonna be when he finds out that like all of this is just fake? Oh gosh, she's gonna be so annoying. But, I mean, justified, but dealing with him. Ooh, okay. Anyway, sorry, I'm behind because I was talking about birds. Um, does anybody use docs? And if yes, does anybody know if you can change the layout of the pages? Like viewing two pages at the same time? That's a really good question. I don't use docs. Ooh, save your graves. That's not bad either. Kind of like it. Maybe I'll write it down. I like that. Thank you for this. A savior is a good word, actually. I was trying to think of like S words, and I'm gonna write that down. So if you see savior in the title, you might know why. Um, silver breach. That's pretty too. I'll write that down as well. Sorry, I'm like catching up with all of these comments. I like silver. Silver is a great word. I'm gonna write that one down. My computer broke about 2 months ago. I was able to get it working, but while I was down, I was all of my options are so expensive. It's bonkers. My mom just helped get an iPad. Oh, I'm so happy you were able to get something. Yeah, I know. Laptops nowadays are really expensive, I think, especially for what you get. And if you even need like a little bit of functionality, like besides like just word processing, they're like very expensive. Oh my god. Anyways, I need to get a desktop, to be honest. That would save my life probably. um Are you a fan of the Bear TV show? I haven't watched it, but I've heard, you know, a lot about it. I have a MacBook right now and I need something a bit more powerful, but everything is unbelievably expensive. Yeah, if I do get a MacBook, it would have to be like thousands of dollars expensive. And I'm saving them now because I've had this for quite some time. This computer took me all through university, but otherwise, fingers crossed nothing happens to it. um oh I wouldn't put that, you know, above them. Maybe. Do you publish your books? No, I don't. Not the ones that I'm talking about. Hi Kiki. Thanks for coming. Lonan should totally be a bird. I don't know. I just got here, but I think he should. Yeah, we're talking about Lonan's backstory. Lonan's name means blackbird, and so he's always been like the bird of my book. And so I was like, wouldn't it be funny if in the fantasy version he's like actually a bird? And so that like then that created the whole magic system. So really, like we should thank him, but I don't want to do that. Yay! You were able to make it to a stream. We were just getting chaotic talking about a whole bunch of things. Am I making this up or does Lonan have the bird's eyes? Yes, you're right. So he does. That's what I mean by like he's half bird. Really, he doesn't look like a bird except for the bird eyes. Now that's pretty freaky. Bird eyes are not, to me, they're scary. But there's like in my bullshitted magic system, his mom has, like, put, like, a because his mother's the one who did all of this, right? Like, because he's firstborn, so he's kind of important, and basically, like, if he didn't have magic, like, their whole family's magic line would have died, and for some reason, he was born without magic or whatever, so his mom was like, "Oh, girl, we gotta fix this." So by merging him and the bird together, he was able to, regain his magic, and his family's legacy would be fine. And she's all obsessed about pride, right? Because the seventh deadly sin is pride. So that's sort of their big thing. Anyways, so he has like an illusion to make it look like human eyes, but those aren't his eyes. Like they're not actually his eyes. So we're talking about it in Sunless Ground when Reeve actually meets up with Humilitas, who's like the bird. Humilitas has her brother's eyes. So Humilitas's eyes are human eyes. So she know like they look like Luna's eyes. It's kind of bizarre. Oh my god, I'm scaring myself. Scarlet Val. Val is you guys are these are great. Hold on. I like a Scarlet. I like Val. I'm gonna write all of these down. Thank you. Um Bird is in the eye of the beholder. Silver Grave is pretty too, yes. Silver Garden. I like that. Garden is nice. It's really tricky doing a B story character arc for side characters using only actions as dialogue without access to internal monologue. It's kicking my butt right now. I don't think I could do that. Like you're stronger than me. Yeah, it sounds tricky. Um, yeah, iPad and Bluetooth keyboard. I know a lot of people who do that. Um, computers are hard. Who is it? Sarah Dici has some good videos on computers on YouTube. Seven Virtue Lore is so fun. What I love about it is it's just like bullshit. Like I was just coming up with like with Sarah. Oh, Sarah has a suggestion for a title. I was just like bullshitting it with her, and so it was fun. And she really like carries the plot on her back because like she's much better at like coming up with plot than I am. And so the stupid parts of it like that are kind of goofy. You can tell it came from me. But anyways, wing in the title, Sarah says would work. Wing. Ooh, I'm gonna write that down. Um, right. That's my thing with I only use my iPad for drawing. I was able to get I've talked about it before, but I was able to get my iPad because of the pandemic. um, it was a long story. Anyways, hi Jay, thanks for coming. I'm like, how behind am I on comments? But I'm not. Scary. But also I'm obsessed. I'm just imagining a bird with human eyes now. Yeah, that's exactly what he looks like, Humilitas. Well, this squishmallow that Sarah made for me is Cheritas, who's one of the other virtues. So while it doesn't look like a squishmallow, you can kind of imagine that. And then it just like has human eyes. And Lonan's eyes are like, like that the Miley Cyrus like meme where she's like, I think her eyes are like giant. Anyways, that's what Lonan's eyes look like. So imagine that on a bird. That's so scary. I'm scared of birds already. Like I would run away. Um yeah, thanks for coming. Um Oh, you opened my channel to watch a video, got myself in the writing mood, saw your live. Hope I didn't miss much. No, we're just talking. We haven't missed any writing or anything. Ooh, softer is a nice word. I like that. No, that was fine. I had to start early. I had to you're actually on time because I had to start early because I kind of change of plans today. So you're not late. It's fine. Are you into book talk? No, I don't use TikTok. I'm one of those older Gen Z that watches all TikToks on Instagram and YouTube Shorts. I have TikTok for like making the TikToks. I don't like the app. It's like a lot of the maybe it's just my for you is not interesting to me. I'm like, I'll scroll for 2 hours somewhere else. um, oh, you did you Paul? I thought I came up with that myself. Hmm. Ooh, we love alliteration though. Thank you. Squishmallow with human eyes. I know, right? Like that's even scarier, I think, than imagining a bird. Um people with blue eyes. It's just like Alonen's eyes are like the way I describe them is it's literally like Miley Cyrus's eyes in that picture. Because like blue eyes that are usually not that kind of like um former dog industry employee here. How did we get to dogs? I'm not complaining. Fuck doodles. Breeding practices are awful and the poor things get the worst qualities of both breeds and they're almost entirely untradeable. I did not know that about doodles. It's like bulldogs are like we really shouldn't be breeding those. Why are they breeding? Like that's why we got our bulldog. We adopted him. Sacred grave. Oh, stop it right now. Like that one's good. Okay, writing it down. I love that. I was thinking of using sacred as one of the words. My only thing, I think sacred, actually, no. Actually, you know what? Me and you are on the same page, Muse, because sacred graves or sacred grave was like the first iteration of like safer. You can see where I got safer from. I just didn't write that one down because I forgot. So thank you. You did name feeding habits. Okay, I don't remember that. Anyways, no, you're not off topic. I was just talking about this earlier today about like dog breeding with one of my friends. So you're just kind of like somehow like despite not knowing that you're like on topic. Um Silent Saints of the White Angels. Ooh, angels. I love angel titles. That's beautiful too. Oh, we were finding a word to go before habits. I don't remember that at all. Wow. Um Trying to rewrite chapter 1 of my science fantasy story task, change the tone of the story, basically. Huh? Oh no! Changing the whole tone. Oh, that can be kind of rough, but um good luck with it. I think it's kind of fun to like reimagine a story but told in a different like kind of a different vibe. So that's cool. Um Right? The brain twinning. No, yeah, sacred was one of the words that I was thinking of using. Um, I'm also like I wasn't sure if I wanted another one with the I know this is dumb, like because it really doesn't matter, like with the acronym like SG. So that's why I wasn't sure about like both like safer graves or sacred graves because Solomon's ground is obviously already SG. Now that's silly because it doesn't matter. But anyways. Um, marketing hell is on a 10-hour train ride overnight to visit family. I was up all night drafting cold emails to people who might talk about my book in an ideal hypothetical future. My book isn't even published yet. Oh, wow. Well, that's cool. It does sound a bit stressful though. Marketing's hard. My main character has bright blue eyes and everyone's scared of her because of it. She and her love interest are the most gorgeous big brows you've ever seen and stare into your soul blue eyes. Yeah, that's yeah, like the Miley Cyrus meme. um the title I went for my Wild West lit fic is Wild Wild, and it changed how I wrote the story entirely. That is so cool. Lent more lit fic now than a genre. That is awesome. I love that title. I love the repetition. Anyways, let me put on a timer. I'm gonna like set up the timer for quite a bit longer than we usually do at one time because um I'm only gonna do one writing session. So if people are dropping in, hopefully they can still kind of catch it because I'm gonna log off soon. But let me just share this. Sacred and gilded. I'm sorry if that's stupid. No, it's not stupid. Those are like my two favorite words. I love that. That's beautiful. Gilded is a good one. I'm gonna write down gilded too. I like that. Thanks, Kiki. Thanks for coming. I'm gonna share my screen now and then we can get to writing. Because I also need to kind of like I don't know, get into it a little, like sink into it a bit because I'm doing revisions and sometimes that can take a bit longer. So I'll see you after 30 minutes. Okay, that was the end of the writing for today, basically. Mm, I didn't do anything. You want to know what I was doing? Tried. Okay, I tried, and then I just didn't want to. So I kind of gave up. Then I started researching like where to go watch Challenger because I've been meaning to go since it came out. So I'm planning maybe a trip. Maybe I'll go take the subway tomorrow. I don't know. Go watch it. I don't know. I wanted to do something nice for like kind of doing my first week of work or whatever. So I might do that. So I was doing research or whatever for that. But I did copy and paste the note, like the relevant note into someone's ground, like where it's supposed to go. So that's something. It's not a lot, but it's something. Anyways, yeah, I know. I want to watch it so bad. Like I've been dying. Like I think I'm gonna ask my sister if maybe she'll come with me because she doesn't usually like coming with me to do my shenanigans. But Josh O'Connor's in it, and she loves Josh O'Connor. So I'm like, maybe I'll manipulate her into coming with me. It'd be fun. Um, yeah, because then I kind of want to. Yeah, I want to prepare for that. Anyways, um, got to the part where I needed to outline my. I got to where I need to out. I'm so sorry, Caitlin. I'm totally butchering your comment. I got to where I needed to in my outline process. Yay. Sorry, this is literally like a bouncing. Like my monitor's crazy because I'm balancing it on books now. Anyway, oh, that's awesome. Congrats. That's perfect. Look at you actually doing something. It's rid. I couldn't do it. I think I'm just tired. Like I'm not that interested in writing right now, which is fine. Like I was telling my sister, this happens to me every single time I write more than 20,000 words in a month. And I should never do it again. Like I think I posted this on Tumblr saying like actually writing frequently is actually not good for me, but also like writing that much in a month is not good for me and my process because like now it's going to take me like the rest of the month to recover when I would have rather written like 15K in April, 15K in May, rather than like 30K or like, or I would have written like maybe even like 20K this month instead of writing nothing. But I think sometimes it's just like it's just too much. Like sometimes I write too much and then I need a lot longer to recover. Anyways, I did try. I did try. Thank you, Lemon Squeaky. Thank you. Jonathan did get some writing done though. Good for you, because I literally didn't do anything. I was too lazy to even write one single sentence. I just couldn't do it. I worked on researching an email, ate pizza with my family, then returned to working on my emails. Well, awesome. Pizza's awesome. I might order pizza because my friend's over. You had tea and a cookie. That sounds like a great half hour. Filled in some content I left in brackets in my draft. Now it's less messy. Yeah, see, I could also just bracket this part. Like but I think for me, emotionally, I don't feel like I'm at the point where I should be in the book because I didn't write this part. So I have to write it, which sucks, but whatever. Wrote 200 words during the sprint, so chapter 1 rewrites now at 893 words. Oh, yay, that's awesome. Tess wrote 550 words. I've been building up to the first really important scene. I'm so excited. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's exciting. Outlining a short story that's due June 7th. I think this is the easiest outline I've done. Ooh, I'm always so intrigued by the process of outlining short stories because I never outline my short stories. Lemon Squeaky. I hope I'm saying it right. I right about 437 words. That's awesome. Reese wrote 222. Oh, yay! I really kind of feel like I should have at least done a sentence, but I just didn't feel like it. So I got stuck. So I was using Chris's dialogue method. Yeah, dialogue first method, and somehow got 9K in dialogue. Wow! Oh my god, 9,000 words of dialogue. That is amazing. That's awesome. Yeah, Chris is awesome. I hope we can hang out soon again because we were able to hang out a couple weeks ago. It was really fun. My most recent line, the reflection of the fluorescent lights jittered off of Tony's insectile eyes. Ah, that's great. Ooh, nice. Okay. I would wake up, my fam would be like, wakey, wakey, lemon, squeaky. Oh, okay. Is it squeaky or squeaky? Joined the stream and saw the timer and I just felt dread. Oh no. Yeah, it's maybe sometimes it's not time to write, honestly. Um, Spent the whole time doing research because I realized I have no idea what traveling a passenger ship in the late 1880s was. Oh, yeah. No, sometimes you have to pause, do some research. Okay, I'm saying it right. Awesome. Actually, you gave me an idea. Now that I was thinking about movies, I don't know why this is just so random. who gave me something in the chat reminded me. I also wanna see another movie that I might have to travel to go see. My brother is in a band that was in this had a song in the movie called I Saw the TV Glow, which is an A24's, like, newest movie with Justice Smith, like, Phoebe Bridgers in the movie and everything. So my brother's band, one of his bands that he's in has a song in that movie, and I wanted to watch it because I love Justice Smith. So do I do a double feature? If I have to go all the way, like, downtown to watch it, I might as well plan better. Let me see. Um, oh, 9K words. Okay, I thought, yeah, yeah, it's crazy, like, ugh, 9K, wow. Original chapters, 2091. So we see how this goes. Oh, yeah, you're almost there. Super close. Um, that was fully, like, 2 days worth. I was wrong, but still, like, that's a lot. That's amazing. Anyways, um I know, like, a lot of people find success in that method. I haven't tried it myself. Yeah, the band's called Proper. Proper has a song I think called The 90s. My brother joined recently, I think. So, he's in it actually. I think he does the backing vocals on the song and the guitar, I think. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure you can actually hear him in it, which is so cool. Yeah, I want to see it so bad too. It's like I'm so excited because like not only is it like A24, which I have to watch. Is it A24? I don't know how they say it. Anyways, you think I would know. I don't know. But also like Justice Smith is in it and also like the song from my brother's band. So it's cool. Um I've heard good things about I saw the TV Go so new. Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so excited, man. Ugh, I'm hyped. I'm hyped. Okay, maybe I will do a double feature tomorrow. Like I don't have plans this weekend. So um oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. Only 15 days long. Yeah, no, I thought like from the way I've seen them like described, they just seem so long, but um anyways, yeah, it's A24, like A24. I always say A24. I don't know. A24 would make more sense, but anyways, because I like their movies. I watched a couple of their movies, and I was like, oh, like all my friends from BC are gonna like find this so cool that like you're in the song because like everyone there like loves this production company. So, um, ooh, the director's last movie is really interesting. It's called "We're All Going to the World's Fair." It's pretty good too. Who is the director? I didn't look it up actually. Let's see. Where is it showing? Because you know what? It's nowhere near me. I can't no. Okay. I don't know if I'll be able to do a double feature. Oh, Jane. Okay, Jane. Yes. Okay, that makes sense. Yes. Okay. Let's see where it's playing. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to go all the way there, but I want to watch it. So, yeah, I'm gonna head out in a second anyway. Thanks for coming. Got to chapter 6 of my outline, but now I'm stressing because I had no plans for chapter 6 onwards. Oh, that's like me too. Like I don't really have plans right now, so this is probably why my book kind of slowed down. I have plans, but like I don't feel like I know them that well. But anyways, ooh, I was a musical theater major, so of course I'm excited about Challenger. Yes. I think everybody has some like sort of like investment in Challengers, like whether like you're seeing it for like all the actors or like one of them, or like there's something for everybody there. That's cool. I can't wait to watch it. Yeah, so maybe I'll go see it because I want to see it in theaters. Um, I don't go to the movie theater all that. I only started going to the movie theater recently because of COVID. I wasn't going out anywhere where I take off my mask, like to eat or whatever. And it feels like odd. I don't want to sit in a room and not eat anything, like when I'm watching TV. So I only started going recently. Um, yeah, and I kind of try to be as like COVID friendly about it. So um yeah, I don't go often. When was the last movie I saw? January? Was that Mean Girls? Was that the last time I went to the movie theaters? Oh my god. Um, yeah, I'm so excited. Anyways, so I'm gonna log off because I have a friend to go visit, and maybe food to order. So it'll be fun. And I'll let you know what I think about challengers. I'll stream probably again next Friday. I don't have like typically my work days are not Friday unless I want to work Friday. So I should be able to see y'all. next week. So keep an eye out on my community tab. Again, I'm kind of bad at scheduling them like way more in advance like I used to. So yeah, Wednesday, Thursday, keep an eye out. But anyways, thanks for coming, guys. I'm gonna sit here while the stream is. Okay. Bye.